You look like a man with a storm brewing in his head, Dusty. What's eating you this time?
Morning, Sheriff. Just trying to figure how I'm broke again, and I only got paid 3 days back.
Well, come on inside. You and I got some reckoning to do, the kind that don't involve bullets but might just save your hide.
Sheriff, you ever get the feeling money just don't want to stay in your pocket?
Only when the pocket's got holes in it, son. You spending faster than you earning again?
Ain't like I'm trying to, but a little tobacco here, dice game there, some jerky, maybe a bottle. Next thing I know, I'm back cleaning stalls just to buy a biscuit.
Money's funny that way, Dusty. It don't stick around unless you give it a reason to, like a wild Mustang. Takes a firm hand to tame it.
I just figured earning it was the hard part, didn't know keeping it was its own kind of work.
That's where most folks go wrong. They think earning makes 'em rich, but it ain't what you make, it's what you keep. A fool can make a fortune and lose it before sundown.
I reckon I've been that fool once or twice.
Most of us have. I seen men strike gold only to die broke 'cause they spent faster than they dug. A man without money sense is just a candle in the wind, won't burn long.
So you're saying it ain't about getting more, it's about being smarter with what you got?
Exactly. Look here, every dollar's a decision. Spend it now or save it for a better tomorrow. If you don't plan for the dry season, you'll be mighty thirsty when it comes.
Trouble is, saving feels slow, like watching water boil.
Sure does, but slow don't mean nothing if it's steady. You ever seen a tree grow overnight? No, but after a few years, it's given shade and bearing fruit.
So saving's like planting?
Exactly. You plant a little now, protect it from the storms, and one day you got enough to feed your whole family. Money management ain't just about you, it's about who you'll be in 10 winters. It's about legacy.
I never thought of that. I always figured money was just for spending, not building.
That's the trouble with this town, and most towns. Folks treat money like a river they can't control, but with the right tools, discipline, patience, and a bit of learning, you can build a dam. Turn that river into power.
And if you don't?
Then you're at the mercy of every gust of wind and bad harvest. One busted wagon wheel, and you're begging in the dust.
It happened to my pa. Spent all he had on one big cattle drive, one storm, one stampede. Came back with nothing but his hat.
Then you know firsthand. A budget ain't a chain, Dusty. It's a saddle. Keeps you in control. Don't matter how wild the ride gets.
Maybe it's time I stop buying rounds at the saloon and start buying my future.
Now you're speaking sense. Start with a journal. Write down every coin in and every coin out. You'll be surprised where your money's going. Most folks are spending themselves broke one nickel at a time.
Next thing you know, I'll be lecturing folks about compound interest.
Now that's a powerful thing. You save a little, earn a little on what you saved, and let that earn and earn too. Before you know it, your money's working harder than you are.
I like the sound of that. A quiet worker that don't complain, don't drink, and don't need feeding?
That's the magic of it. But it only works if you give it time. Most folks want fast results. They forget that patience and time are a rich man's best friends.
Sheriff, what about debt? I borrowed $5 off Slim last week, and now he wants $7 back. Didn't seem like much when I took it.
Debt? That there's a rattlesnake in your boot? Seems harmless at first until it bites. Borrowed money always comes back bigger and meaner.
Felt like I was just buying time, but now I'm worse off than before.
That's 'cause you weren't buying time. You were selling peace of mind. You work hard every day, but you give away tomorrow's wages to make today feel easier. That's a trap, Dusty.
Feels like I've been in that trap a while now.
Then it's time to chew through the ropes. First rule of digging. Stop digging. No more borrowing unless it's life or death. Pay off what you owe, then stay clear.
And if something bad happens, what if I get hurt or my horse throws a shoe or my roof caves in?
That's why you build an emergency stash. Call it your rainy day fund. Even squirrels know to store up for winter.
Never thought I'd take financial advice from a squirrel.
Smartest creatures in the forest. You save 3, maybe 6 months' worth of living costs. Keep it tucked away like a loaded rifle. Don't touch it unless you got to.
That's gonna take me a long time.
Maybe, but time's gonna pass either way. Question is, when it does, will you be standing stronger or still stuck in the same mud hole?
You know, I used to think money was just something folks like me weren't meant to have, like I was born on the wrong side of the bank vault.
That's talking like a man who gave up. But I seen farmhands turn into ranch owners, saloon girls turn into landladies, even a drunk who now runs the freight office.
They all rich now?
Not all, but they're free. They ain't living at the mercy of every busted axle or crooked card game. That's worth more than gold.
So being wealthy ain't about having a pile of coins, it's about not worrying where your next one's coming from?
Exactly. Wealth is freedom. It ain't about how much you got. It's about how long you'd last if everything stopped tomorrow.
I guess I've been trying to feel rich for a night instead of working to be rich for a lifetime.
Now that's a truth worth carving into stone.
So I track my money, stop borrowing, build a stash. What comes after that?
Then comes growth. You invest in something that grows while you sleep. Land, livestock, a trade. Every dollar you save becomes a worker on your ranch. And the more workers you got, the less labor you got to do yourself.
Money with boots on, huh?
Exactly. Little invisible cowhands working round the clock.
And what if folks laugh at me, call me stingy or cheap for skipping the saloon or not betting in poker?
Let 'em laugh. They'll still be broke when you're sitting pretty. Truth is, folks mock what they don't understand. Discipline scares people. It reminds them of what they ain't doing.
I want to be the man who's got his boots clean, a roof that don't leak, and food come winter, not the one blowing it all on a Saturday night.
Then you're already richer than half this town, Dusty. You got the right mindset. That's where it starts.
Well then, reckon it's time I stop chasing fast coin and start building slow wealth.
Slow's how the West was won, son. One step, one fence post, $1 at a time.